Mingalabar Kumya, I'm Angus Watson with the top stories for DVB. The Burmese army has launched assaults on Ta'ang rebel positions in northeast Burma. The assault in the Chow Mai region of Shan state is in response to parliamentary calls on Tuesday for an intervention to end fighting between rebels that has displaced thousands. Burma's defence ministry confirmed to Parliament on Wednesday that it had dispatched a fresh column to the troubled area, where over 3,000 people had been displaced in the past week. Naypyidaw has told its recent allies, the Shan State Army South, to stand down on its attacks against the Ta'ang Nationalities Liberation Army, which have grown more ferocious in recent weeks. Fighting between the two Shan State rebel groups broke out shortly after the signing of Burma's nationwide ceasefire agreement in October last year. The us-asean signed, the TNLA didn't. National League for Democracy leader Aung San Suu Kyi met with the chief of Burma's powerful military on Wednesday, in the third such meeting since the Nobel laureate swept to victory in historic polls last November. Suu Kyi will get to pick Burma's next president, but is anticipated to have to discuss her selection with the military. Wednesday's meeting reportedly focused on ending Burma's brutal civil war. Closing nearly 7 decades of violent conflict has been stated as Suu Kyi's top priority for her government, which will lead Burma over the next 5 years. Suu Kyi takes over a fractured peace process embarked upon by outgoing President Thein Sein. US President Barack Obama says a now closed ASEAN summit discussed a need to lower tensions in the South China Sea. Leaders from the 10 Southeast Asian countries met Obama for the US-ASEAN summit in California this week. Obama said the group also discussed ways that the partners could work together to enhance security in the region. Obama, who leaves office next year, has championed a foreign policy pivot to Asia during his presidency and is determined to present the United States as a Pacific power.
We continue to encourage a return to civilian rule in Thailand. We will sustain our engagement with the people of Myanmar as a new president is selected and as they work to implement the ceasefire agreement and move forward with national reconciliation.
Thailand's Employment Department has recommended that its government extend its current Pink Card migrant worker program for a further 2 years. The temporary residence cards, introduced by Thailand in 2015, allow previously undocumented migrant workers to work safely in the country. The current agreement was set to expire this coming March, potentially affecting hundreds of thousands of Burmese workers in the kingdom. If the proposal is accepted by Cabinet, migrants will be able to work for another 2 years before renewing their permits. However, foreign workers would be limited to an 8-year stretch of employment in Thailand. You can find more on all of today's top stories at dvb.no. Bye for now.